Hi there. Hello everybody. This is Tom Foolery Beats, repping Connoisseurs of Hip Hop, bringing you the next installment of celebrating 50 years of hip hop. And we got to the 90s. Managed to do the 80s in the last pod, crammed it in there in an hour and 20 minutes. But the 90s is just too much to get in, so we're gonna chop it in half. I'm gonna bring you 1990 to 94. Today we're kicking it off with some Della and a tribute to True God of Dove, aka Plug 2, who passed away kind of mid-February. So yeah, he will be dearly missed. But of course, Daylight will go on, I'm sure. You know, and his musical legacy is very intact, and all of that is up on Spotify now for everyone to bump around wherever they like. They've had enough legal troubles and that, so I'm glad that is over, at least. So we're gonna break into a little Dela and then stick with the native tongues. So let's get into a cut. This is one of my faves. This is called Ring Ring Ring. Ha ha hey hey. Oh yeah, Keeping the Faith instrumental playing right now, by the way. From De La Soul is Dead. 91, starting it off with that Prince Paul production.
Of hip hop.
Yo, what's the deal? You got Drez, DRES, the Black Sheep, and I'm hanging out with the Connoisseurs of Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we do. Blessing you. Love.
Into that Black Sheep. This is that flavor of the month.
For a second, I reckon I got you double checking. Then again, when to your needs did I beckon? Hold me only if you wanna get naked. Play me for the crowd only if you wanna wreck it. The name is Drez, like silk I get slick. Drop rhymes like a bass head, big flicks. Constantly, yes, it's me, DRES. So yes, I guess unless you're fast, you can get down to serious business with this. I never boned a honey that I didn't like. I never saw a mile that I couldn't hike. I never had a spliff to make me choke. I never had a pocket that was broke. Hate no one but love only a few. Franklin Grant and yeah, Mom do. I run buck wild for self but with the crew. But then again, I thought you knew. Now I hear a voice. Is it what you want? I hope it is, kid. You're the flavor of the month. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Somebody said you had it going on. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone. So you got the fever for the flavor of the other. Chocolate sarsaparilla, or is it you like another flavor in my socks? To the curly locks, Black Sheep rolling hard and knocking peons out the box. Never have I ever, never ever felt much better. Did the whole 9 on the 10th, I was no wetter. Ready and I'm eager, eager as a beaver. On the radio and good to go, says your receiver. Not to be the boldest or the oldest nor the wackest. Neither am I neatest or the newest or the blackest. Just a brown fellow who's not afraid of jello. To the people of the world, I would like to say good day. Had to wait a while, but the while has been waited. Never gave up hope in myself nor debated. Didn't shed a tear when I wasn't picked, cause I got a cone now when I lick. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Somebody said you had it going on. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone. Now I catch a number when before I caught a glare. Now I give a pound when before I gave a stare. Now I guess I kinda got it going on. I get a wake up call on the norm. I used to try to push a demo, now I have a coup. That's a bit more than a little, but they're not quite a few. Funny how they find you when they told you get lost. Tell me why you're gritting when you have no dental floss. Wasn't my loss. Thought you were the boss, you never knew how much the sherbet costs. Forget it, I never sweat it. Your girl would give me play, I'll wet it. It only happens just because you let it. Now everybody wants to play my phone. I see him with a spoon, I see him with a cone. You never knew I knew it, but I knew you would pursue it. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Somebody said you had it going on. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. I heard you got the fever for the flavor. Hurry up and get a scoop before it's gone. Gone.
Yeah, getting into that main source, large pro on the beats, breaking atoms to album, back to the East Coast. This was monumental. Just hanging out.
I'm mainly known for the rough raps, but kids steal my lyrics like hubcaps and eat them like stacks of flapjacks like rugrats. Hey, and I get busy over unknown traps while the next man flaps his lids like parquet. I'm skilled in the field, so slide to the side. I'll make a rapper cry, cause I can get some shut-eye while he's having hard times writing rhymes. So he gnaws on my metaphors and dines on my lines, which is the reason why I like to hang out and hustle with my friends to get away from pens and copyists. So I'm corona bound to check Drew, aka Dr. Butcher, and what's going down. And Joe with the Jetta enables us to get around town. He's a clown. Other than that, I'm with Joe Burgos, watching old Black Caesar flick for kicks. Jump in the Wagoneer, we're out of here without an idea where, but usually we wind up there. I go over cake cuts, block cuts, rock cuts is what he blends. Check it, and I like to hang out and hustle with my friends. Yo, I'm just hanging out with my friends. I'm just hanging out, and I'll be up in Mount Vernon, beastin' with CL Smooth and Pete Rock, making beats stab sharper than cleats with my man Grippy Grips from the Cafe Black Rose. Checking out videos, and I speak with my man Raleigh on the problems of the weak, dumb and meek. My man's deep, like the kid from the bridge named the Rapinars. Me and G collect money at bars, and I run through discotheques like sound. Royal riches profound, yelling free James Brown. We rustle up to the discotheque and hustle up a storm in a swarm like we're gonna form. Nobody can get with the whereabouts, cause we're out shuffling feet without a shadow of a doubt. From Flushing to the streets of New York and back, freshly dipped off the rack, but not the Van Crack. In the park making plans for the night, everything's right, taking it light, preparing for the festivities to begin, and every day seems like a day from the weekend. The cooler never ends.
Yo, the signs of the powerhouse tonight, Dick.
Word with that.
Always the powerhouse.
But it ain't never your house. And I like to hang out and hustle with my friends.
I know that.
Hey yo, man, what's up, Lenny Lunch? What's up, my man Grippy? What's up, Juju, man? What's the signs for the night, man?
Me and we want to go to the powerhouse.
He don't
I
want
want to go. You know,
man, but what about uptown, G? Oh, word.
listen, cause my man, he just can't be uptown.
Yeah.
I'ma go call him out.
Yeah, we're repping 92 now.
You got me.
Pogo and Cool G Rap.
Yeah, word up.
Hill Street
word
Blues.
Here comes G-Rap with another one, y'all. We gonna swing this like this.
I'm right in front of my footstep, thinking of a plan, looking like Raggedy Ann or going hand, kicking a can. Thinking of a break to pull some banking, because I'm dead and stinking. So's all my shoes winking, t-shirt is shrinking. Soon I see some thighs in my eyes open wide quick. Who's that with the chick? Bill blast my sidekick. What's up, black? Give his hand a smack. The nut pulls a Cadillac, your baby will be back. Jump right on the side, not too many people saw us thinking about who gotta get robbed because the mob got a job for us. They drove us down to the southern section of town where the clowns dare be paying for protection. They want us to send a message to Jimmy the bartender, lend a friend of money next year ripping off his car fenders. He's coming up short cause he snort coke, dope, nope, and hope he don't get caught. He owes some Benjamin Franklin's, every last bit of them, but Jimmy's pockets are empty, so now we gotta get rid of them. But Jimmy's wife is with him and they don't wanna involve her. Hopped out the back seat, they gave me a revolver. Blast you, distract them, while I go and whack them. Enter through the back side of the bar and then attack them. He's screaming for his life, reaching for his wife. Shot him in the back of the head and tricked him with a knife. And that goes for anybody, they gotta pay their dues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street. Suckers are clobber, because my town is full of cops and robbers. You're not promised tomorrow in this little shop of horrors. So I got to get with the business and hit quick. Money grips, pockets looking thick, so I stick slick. Hold it right there, hands in the air, I know you got the loot. Or better yet, face down on the ground, empty your pockets too. Hit the deck, I got the check right on your neck. And I expect to make a bucks to heck with a travel's check. But if a Vic tries to jump me, I'll have to smoke him like I'm Smokey the Bear. So okie dokie, goodbye, avoid voyage, have a good journey. Don't even try begging for your life, that don't concern me. So to the next weasel that freezes, you're begging and your pleases only getting you closer to meeting Jesus. Yeah, I shake a schmuck just to make a buck. Then I break a duck, and if the duck gotta get bucked, then I don't give a fuck. Hyper as a sniper, piping niggas like a plumber. Cold thinking and sticking up the ones that run the numbers. Or even the biggest score, the lady in the liquor store. Go inside, they kicking the door. Pull her, then I'm sticking it for. Money on your life, honey, hurry and choose. But you lose, because I got the ill street blues. You lose, because I got the ill street blues. You lose, because I got the ill street blues. You lose, because I got the ill street blues. You lose, because I got the ill street blues. Extra, extra, read all about it in the papers. The boss tried to rape us, so we tossed him off the skyscraper. Because he brought us some other people to come and hit us. Get us, but none of them did us. He must be trying to kill us, but that's dead. I'm fake, got in the red, crossed the bread borders, crossed nobody can short us. We fled down the headquarters, ready to put some work. We're not a lazy crew. I do my job or two, but yo, my man can't even stick me with some crazy glue. Ready to tour and even more because he's soaring. We took out all those lookouts out the front and kicked this door in. What's up, Snake? Why'd you violate? They called him a hot sauce. Yo, that's a pick that don't fly straight. Getting ready to jab him. I grabbed him by the necktie. Homie tried to get fly and swing. I gave him a deck tie. You know the evil the men do. Hell is where the men go. We snatched him by his hands and feet and threw him out the window. Up, up, up and away, cause I don't play clown. Buck, take that with you on the way down. I'm hoping you got springs and wings on your shoes, but you lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues. You lose, cause I got the ill street blues.
On guard. I'll let you try my Wu-Tang style.
Yeah, so now it's time for an album that really needs no introduction. This is 36 Chambers from the Wu-Tang Clan. One of the most classic albums from the 90s, early 90s, and in fact the whole of hip-hop. So yeah, celebrating 30 years this year. So it came out November 9th, 1993, with the like seriously rugged beats of RZA, and featuring the 9 members of the Wu-Tang Clan. So yeah, kind of it is like a super group from the projects of Stapleton, where RZA and Ghost were, and Park Hill, where kind of Meth and a lot of the other guys were from. Yeah, really bring in kind of all of their styles to the table. I guess you would say Ray and Ghost are more gangster style, you know, whereas Genius, Master Killer, more kind of cerebral. ODB's just out there, off the hook. Meth just straight up dope. Deck as well. You know, and this was catching a lot of them in their finest vein of form as well. You know, yeah, so they just blew it up. So without further ado, we're going to get into the first single of the project, which was Protect Your Neck, which they were selling out of the boot of cars when they first got started. So let's get into that. The instrumental you've been hearing is Bring the Rock. And then they were all to kind of go off onto other labels individually and smack it again. You know, a lot of them with RZA's production as part of his 5-year plan. Him kind of saving his own stuff till later. And it's, you know, the Wu-Tang Clan is as much about up till, I mean, Forever is amazing, where they take over from each other. It's just kind of smacking you from every angle. Yeah, and you know, so this album, it kind of went platinum after the first year. Would eventually go triple platinum. It's probably gone way beyond that now. Most people put it in kind of the Hall of Fame. You know, it's been kind of praised left, right, and center as a classic. Sound of the ghetto. This is the hip hop album you've been waiting for. This record is harsh, but so is the world that we live in. And this is hip hop you won't find creeping up the Billboard charts, but you will hear booming out of Jeep stereos in all the right neighborhoods. That's it, you know. This is that underground stuff, man. You know, they ain't catering to the playlist here. What else did they say? This is the sound of accidental fame. Something as unique and unusual as this record isn't supposed to find itself at the height of commercial viability. It's supposed to smolder underground, hidden from the view of mainstream America. Anyway, let's get into one of the biggest singles. This is Deck and Ray. Yeah, so how to wrap this one up? Well, let's just say one of the most important hip-hop albums of all time. A real apex of the genre. Essential listening, so if you don't have a copy, make sure you go and get one. And RIP ODB. And just got to give props to the Wu for influencing so many people, for, you know, for taking hip-hop to the next level. Kind of laid a benchmark. Got the East Coast back at the top. You know, because I guess Dre was kind of, you know, lording things at that moment in hip-hop. You know, hip-hop did get kind of gangster. And of course, you know, they kind of added to that as well a little bit, but they were always quite cerebral as well. They were always on their wordplay and keeping their swords sharp, that Shaolin sword. Yeah, didn't even really mention that. All the kind of kung fu flick samples. It's a real kind of trait of this album and a trait of the Wu-Tang in general, which stuck with them. And it really works. I mean, I know Bruce Lee was incredibly popular in those neighborhoods, and you know, these guys are all like super geeky about their martial arts films. Of course, this one gets a 10 out of 10. Obviously, what would get a 10 if not this? Anyway, we're gonna leave you with one last track, 7 Chamber Part 2, the remix. Dang, this is Dre and Snoop representing the West Coast of the Chronic 92 release for this one, bringing them summer vibes.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door, ready to make an entrance, so back on up, cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low death niggas, so we're crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Unfadable, so please don't try to fake this. But back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'ma let them understand. from a young G's perspective. And before me dig on a bitch, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now you know I ain't with that shit, Lieutenant. Ain't no pussy good enough to get burned while I'm offended. Yeah. And that's realer than real deal, Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to get broke off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before, with a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick, you know and I know I flow some old funky shit. To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes dope. Take a toke but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this. And who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill to the next episode. On that ass, what a hellified gangster lean. Getting funky on the mic like an old batch of collard greens. It's the capital S-O-S, I'm fresh and double O-P D-O-double-G-Y-D-O-double-G, you see. Showing much flex when it's time to wreck a mic. Pimping hoes and clocking a grip like my name was Dolomite. Yeah, and it don't quit. I think they in the mood for some motherfucking G shit.
Yeah.
So Dre,
what up, dawg?
Gotta give them what they want.
What's that, G?
We gotta break them off something.
Hell yeah.
And it's gotta be bumpin'. City of Compton.
It's where it takes place, so when that show attention. Mobbing like a motherfucker, but I ain't lynching. Dropping the funky shit that's making the sucker niggas mumble. When I'm on the mic, it's like a cookie, they all crumble. Try to get close and your ass will get smacked. My motherfucking homie, Doggy Dog, has got my back. Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina, then you know I'm straight tripping. And I'ma continue to put the rap down, put the Mac down. And if your bitches talk shit, I have to put the smack down. Yeah, and you don't stop. I told you I'm just like a clock when I tick and I talk. But I'm never off, always on till the break of dawn. See you when PTO in the city they call Long Beach. Putting the shit together like my nigga DOC. No one can do it better like this, that, and this. And it's like that and like this and like that. And it's like this. Then who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill to the next episode.
Yeah, time to get into that brand Nubian. Another crew that were smacking it around about this time, 92. This is just Pooba on his own, no? Big Kids Don't Play. Love this one.
Here goes the flow from your favorite dynamo. Grand Pooba,
swinging back over to the East Coast. This is summer too.
Come on and
Laid Back Ryan.
Here's the next one, my friend. We know what our people want.
And this was off his first solo album.
24 hours a day. The big kids don't quit. So you can relax all your problems and you come. Grand Pooba's the one to get the job done. Well, and you knock upon my door. If you really wanna see God by T, Grand Pooba is coming to slam it, and you can believe it's no trouble to me. Cause I wreck shop on the non-stop, grab the big props, then I change it up a bit to flip it on some next shit. That's how it goes when you got the Pooba flows. I guess I'm a natural. Yeah, how the chorus go.
The big kids don't play.
Here we go.
The big kids don't play.
Na.
The big kids don't play.
We don't play.
The big kids don't play.
Parlay.
The big kids don't play.
Check the resume. Knock it off because you know who's the boss when it comes to this type of shit. You know what time is it, so flow with the motion with the brother smooth as lotion. I'm not boasting, here it is because I have the magic potion. Grab Pooba the mad rhyming raven godchild. So cancel all the nonsense that you heard thus far. You one of the best at your request, well here we are. So call me the Grand Man. I laid off the Sandman cause I like working nights. I hit some joints and then I get in the flights. Then push uptown to Shabazz, get a fish sandwich, bean soup, half and half, sign a few autographs, jet back downtown, catch it with my staff. Now if you think that you can follow this flow, please don't make me laugh. You know why?
The big kids don't play.
Nope, we don't play.
The big kids don't play. The
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's the Soul Brother #1 Pete Rock. You're checking out SKANDOUZ and Foolery Beats, Connoisseurs of Hip Hop. Peace.
Yeah. Getting into that Pete Rock, The Basement. Song featuring Heavy D, R.I.P. Robbo, Grap Lover, and Dida. One of the nicest producers.
Simple, I can do this like Popeye the Brutus. I'm your host like a stewardess. Fly with the neighborhood hijacking fella. So prepare for landing and crash into a cellar. Bodies in the Buddha cloud, misty in the tune. Like a show on nights, a figure eight in a lagoon. With Pete Rock, the complete lock and beat stop. Now all the horny heifers wanna dangle on mine. Down by the dungeon with the cracks on the wall. Buffoon, I'm like a mink while you soon to pimp a raccoon stall. Vocal arrangement, ready, set to hit the pavement. But not before the kid leave the basement. Lover. Yes, the younger soul brother. Keep your eyes on the prize, cause you won't find another. When the funk is played, the rhyme I display. Quick to bust a dick, so don't slip in the way of the kid with the flavor. The party people savior. Clocking all the honeys, eyes sharp like a razor. I kick a dance step, you're soon to discover. Yo, that's the kid from yeah, once in a while I'll be with Tia on the DL, or I flow with Pete and find my placement in the basement. The basement, yes, where the beats and the rhyme flow. Peace, I gotta go. Grapsters out the door of the basement. Next we got special guest. I ain't gonna tell you who it is. Come on, rap along. Tick tock, tick, things are getting thick. Here comes the hamster, and I know it makes you sick to see a black man getting paid on the regular. Car with the cellular, fellas, I'm telling you, I got plots and plans, pots and pans, stocks and grands, so make room for the big man. I walk the streets in peace and I'm never strapped, but I know a crew of young guns that'll send you back. So easy does it on the DL. Peace to Pete Rock and the Macadon CL. Heavy D's on the stretch, let you know there's no replacements. Peace, sign it off, check 1, 2, straight from the basement. Not least the backbone of the wig out freestyle, crazy hardcore, no sellout. Speaking upon where I dwell from the dungeon, all over the U.S. states, even London. Past time, present, black to the future, swimming in beats like a dolphin. So call me Don Shula, a raider well like Art Shell, crazy defense, a Pro Bowl with soul for local events. The crew name is CL Smooth and Pete Rock, here to sail when I prevail and steer it to the dock. The pimp daddy of the funk flavor, catch you later. Clever like a secret agent coming from the basement. Alakazam, you'll never guess what I am. Motto is that nothing ever changes but haircuts and kicks to stacks of vocal bricks like days when kids said Pete makes beats in the basement. Co-hit the pavement over to the chill side, the real side, the 7-7 hillside. I thought I'd just chill, take a breath. Straight up Columbus Hill, make a left and get fixed. Plus the ghetto chicks got flicks of me, stacks of kicks. My joints bumping lovely, walking down the street, much props on the scent. Yo, I hear voices saying that's Robert Window in the basement. Always into something like Snoopy the Beagle. People grab a tight hold of yourselves. Paw snatching raw papes off the shelves. Blowing up spots from state to state. I'm coming to town, but you just can't wait. Check the station for conversation at 6 block. Uno here to put suckers in the mix. I get deeper than oceanography, thinking of crazy shit like psychology. So speak the peace, then slide like grease. The beat is fat, but the rhyme is obese in the basement.
Into Lords of the Underground, Chief Rocker. This was a big tune. A lot of people's favourite.
The shoe? It's gotta be the shoes. Cause girlies, they clap. They stand about the dock. So I say boom, shakalaka. Grab the microphone, then rock. To take the truth when on the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like jump and a trump and sound over some they got a hat and a mouse run up the stairs. Now that didn't make no sense. Come on, who cares? See, everyone's out to get the show, so don't be trying to knock me. I say what I want to say as long as it sounds funky. Some MCs wanted to buy me, so they try to take stands. But they don't understand. I'm the motherfucking man. I am his and us down. Lift them up and down. Smack a few of them around. Let them know who is the ground. Who's the tip of the top, the commit the clock, the best under the sun. I'm the Lord Chief Rocker number one, Mr. Funky. The Lord Chief Rocker number one, Chief Rocker. 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 Well, I'm boom shakalaka. I got the fragrance, the funk, and it's smelling up the hip hop. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, mixed a little with this, and now I got a rap. I'm the Chief Rocker, so I guess I am in charge. I freak it with the twist, so you're booming in your cars. I'm the one with the flow, in the grip like G.I. Joe. I snatch, I grab, and then I grab the dough. See, if I was an Indian, I'd still be the chief. The only other difference, I smoke weed in a leaf. To the hip, the hop, to the hippity hip hop. Oh no, I don't wanna go pop. I got too much soul, rhythm and blues, R&B. You see, all that's cool, but hip hop and rap, yeah, that's where my heart's at. Even back when I used to break on a box, backspin for backspin, even while I'm rapping. Before I had a record, I always kept on clapping, freestyling on the block. Now I Chief Rock, I always entertain by digging in my crocs, my brain. So if it's gonna rain, let it rain. I spook you with the hit, make you jump like House of Pain. Boogaloo, boogaloo, shake and jump. And remember, Chief Rock, I won't front. Come on, Chief Rock, number one, Chief Rock. Come on, Chief Rock, number one, Chief Rock. Come on, Chief Rock, number one, Chief Rock. Come on, Chief Rock, Chief Rock. Hey, Mr. Funky, what's up? Can I get assistance? For what? For what? Yo, Jazz Flex a cut. Go back is the rocker. I'm chilling with my knocker. And if you got beef, then you can live with Jimmy Hoffa. Like what goes up must come down. But not me, clown. I cut him. Crack the speaker when I'm pumping. So jump in and watch your ears start humming through the block. And don't forget to boom, shock, shock a lot. Well, damn, do it all. Can I rock? I hear a beat, I grab the mic. And then I start to slacking. The kids around the way used to think that I was bugging. But they don't understand how I feel about the funk. I walk with the funk. I talk with the funk. I eat with the funk. I sleep with the funk. I live off the funk. I die off the funk. So now what do they say when I'm walking up the block? Boom, shakalaka, there goes the Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one, Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one, Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one, Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one, 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 Chief Rocker. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one. Come on, Chief Rocker, number one.
Yeah, into that Far Side vibe. This one, Officer, from Bizarre Ride to the Far Side. Legendary. This one West Coast too.
I got a letter from the DMV the other day. I opened it, read it. It said they were suckers. They tried to tell me that my license was suspended. I got offended for a minute and pretended that I never even got the damn letter. It's 9 o'clock on the dot, so I think I better scoot off to school, cause in class is a test. I gotta dress fast, grab my glasses and my vest. Oh damn, ass harder as I am. Hopped in my hoochie ride, pumped up the jam. Put it in reverse in the first in this verse, and from that very moment on my day got worse.
As I was standing in the street, I suddenly seen the smoke. I know that Derek's on his way. I ran to get my coat and a bag from the room. It took a minute. Boom! Hopped into the car, we drove away in a zoom. I assumed doom as we were driving on the gravel. At any given minute, we could have a short travel. So I rambled about my life as nasty shambles. Should've took the bus. A bus really blue. Who would think we're up to good? Four black niggas driving through the neighborhood in hats and glasses, making funny passes like driving slowly, playing low key for asses, knowing damn well one time will harass us. And all the while we see girls jog, Chevy's little car is pouring out smog. Then we made it right, cause I spotted one in tights. Ooh.
You live with your homeboys?
Yeah, I live with my homeboys.
That's where you take it back to your house with your homeboys on?
I mean, but they're not home.
You ain't got your own crib?
Lights, action, without the camera, sirens and high beams, two to a team. The blue coat Billy goes around on my rear view, hot on the tail of an innocent being. My heartbeat is racing at a pace so fast. I'm wishing that the coppers would get off my ass. My tail can't go to jail cause it's whack. What would happen to my girl and my record contract? Yo, fellas, take off the baseball caps. Word up, I heard that the nerves get tapped and throw on the glasses and give up the cheese. Oh, please don't pull me over, officer, please. I'm discombobulated, malfunctioning and faded. If it's easy, I can't believe it's me. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Please, please. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Please, please. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Please, please. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer. Please.
Black Moon, how many MCs? What a tune. Beat Miners doing their thing. Buckshot.
I'm taking the back, come follow me. On a journey to see a for real MC. The mind tricks the body, body thinks the mind is crazy. Whatever's lazy, when I get the flow, I'm Swayze. I break, you take. Whatever type of shit the nigga Buckshot make. The incredible, lyrical, and original. You the killable if you wanna take a pull. Whatever I see, I attack. Tack, fuck off my back, black nigga, fuck that. The devil lurks and my heart hurts for the hell. Look into the eyes of a nigga who fell. I hit my head on the concrete to beat the feet. Another dead nigga in the street. Bullseye, direct hit, don't miss. But how many MCs must get this? Like whatever you want like this, I hit you this, but you get this when I piss. Miss the buckshot, rockin' out quick. Bitch, get off my dick. I rope 'em up and boot 'em up, then shoot 'em up. Whatever, I'm clever because I wear my leather in the winter. I enter the stage, nigga cock and gauge, I bust some more, so I'm awful. And then I leave the stage, I'm just a crazy maniac, murder type thinking. You're shitting, your ass thinking. I see you blinking, I wet him. Then forget him, never should have bet him. But he was talking shit to my man, so I had to get him. Yep, you can get the fist, whatever. But how many MCs must get this?
Check it out, it's your man, the original Dirty Rhyme Scoundrel, J. Rue the Damager, rocking with SKANDOUZ and Tom Foolery on the Connoisseurs of Hip Hop. That's what it is, baby. Peace.
I got it. So the I but that.
Yeah, getting into that J. Rue the Damager, DJ Premier on production. Come clean.
Yo, on the front wall, jump up and get bucked. If you're feeling lucky duck, then press your luck. I snatch fake gangster MCs and make them faggot flambe. Your nine spray, my mind spray. Malignant mist that'll leave can't defunct. The results, you'll remain stuffed in a car trunk. You couldn't come to the jungles of the east, poppin' that gang, you won't survive. Get live, catching wreck is our thing. I don't gang bang or shoot out bang bang. The relentless lyrics, the only dope I slang. I'm a true master, you can check my credentials, cause I choose to use my infinite potential. Got a freaky flow. Control the mic like Fidel Castro, like Cuba. So deep that you can scuba dive. My job's origin is unknown, like the tubers. I've accumulated honeys all across the map. Cause I'd rather bust a nut than bust a cap in your back In fact, my rap snaps your sapriliac. I'm the Mac, so I don't need to totem Mac. My attack is purely mental and its nature's not hit. It's meant to wake you up out of your brainwash state. Stagnate nonsense, but if you're persist, you'll get your snot box bust. Your press up on this. I flip, hoes dip, none of the real niggas skip. You don't know enough math to count the mics that I rip. Keep the dirty rotten scamp as his verbal weapon spit. Shine like a gold nugget. Every time I pick up the microphone, I drug it, unplug it on chumps with the gangster battle. Leave your nines at home and bring your skills to the battle. You're rattling on and ain't saying nothing. That's why you got snuff when you bump heads with dirty rotten. Have you forgotten? I'll tap your jaw. I also kick like kung fu flicks by Run Short. Made frauds bleed every time I G, cause I perfected my drunkard style like Sam Seed. Pseudo psychos, I play like Michael Jackson when I'm busting ass and breaking backs. Inhale the putrefied aroma. Breathe too deep and you'll wind up coma. Toast the king, I'm hard like a fifth of vodka. And bring your click, cause I'm a hard rock knocker. I got ya out on a limb, about to push you off the plank. Let you draw your cross, but you burn a shot blanks. When the East is in the house, you should come equipped. Sting like a hornet, knuckleheads get live and set it off if you want it dirty. Rotten scoundrels is crushing fools, no jokes for styles more fatal than secondhand smoke. Don't provoke the wrath of this rhyme inventor, cause I blow up spots like the World Trade Center. Come with this super duper on his assault mission. The text technique, cause he's a technician. Wishing he'll go away, won't help the weapons cock. Then skills a shot, cause any idiot can let off a Glock. Hard rock smelling the clutch of the sun toucher. You claim you got beef on the street, so what ya gonna do when real niggas roll up on you and you don't got your crew? Pull your Glock, but you don't got the heart. You was webbed straight from the start. Bought a tool and didn't learn how to use it. Got lost in Brooklyn, so you had to lose it. Just for frontin', you got that ass wet.
No ID on production. Yeah, into Narc Flavor in Your Ear, featuring Notorious B.I.G., LL Cool J, Rampage, Busta Rhymes, Easy Mo B production.
I know we had to do a remix, right?
Niggas is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. Fuck a fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, illegal ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote. More guns than roses, flows is shaking in their boots. A visible bully, like the roots disappear. Vamoose, you whack to me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. You should have been a cop, hip hop. With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gat a lot. The flame's about to drop.
So Bad Boy was about to come large on the scene. So you can kind of see how the sound evolved in this early period in the 90s on both coasts. I think it's got a little bit more gangster. Flows maybe got a bit tighter.
Word up, no rap, no crap, you bore me. One to grab my body, too lazy, hold it for me. I'm straight rap great, bust the head straight and dreads, I'm everlasting. Like it's so on Pro-Kez, a Tech 9, when I rhyme, house like crime, word is mine. Your album couldn't with one line. It's been 3 years since your last year, but now I reappear, your heart pumps fear. to your gut. Did your girl's butt. I scraped it, shaped it, now she won't strut. I smashed teeth, off your beef, no relief. I step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, can get bad flavor in your head. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear.
2194, mad.
Get the news and I get confused. Dissect the views and the killers are yet to choose. Who's to blame for the shame that one man aimed to maintain for fame? Let the pain reign. Summer, winter, even small kids are into the center of this, and now they center great for straight ducats. Pros going down like pros, they licking getting till they kick the bucket. Snakes gotta take for the giving. I see kids turn to thugs on drugs. Is that living? Within a smile of a wife is a denial of strife, and you she files her knife. The trials of life. The rain of cascade, I think of the stash and the cash made. The hash is laid flash in the ashtray. I figure yet another cigarette won't make a bigger threat. It's like the trigger's met, so I dig a cassette from the back of the rap track. Some stacks of fat wax clean, the black hats, the crack jacks. Watch the prize, shooting is on the uprise. It's wise to tell you guys to shut up when a bug flies. For grabbing greens, now you're blabbing on stabbing spleens. And stabbing means of teens in jail, not having dreams. 4 wolves for sore fools, eating scraps and morsels. The shower stools, west of war, I got rules. So how could I express it? My mind's aggressive, obsessive with the music that's impressive. Now if my styles turn to files, a strive peace to you if you can get with it. The trials of life.